Hello friends and welcome to a new episode of Cheesiest Man Alive. Today we are playing with Terran, as we have lots of fun little proxies with Terran that we haven't quite completely explored yet. And we're going to be starting over here with a Marauder proxy. We're going to be building 2 barracks in this general area. And hopefully that will do the trick for us. If it doesn't, well, that's life as well. I wouldn't mind that much, honestly. Second, SCV is already going to make its way across the map. We're going to build a barracks at 16 and a refinery at 16. And yeah, then we'll basically take it from there. That's going to be the plan, at least for now. So we get our refinery here. Second barrack should also go down at about 16 supply. Maybe I need to build it a little bit closer to this general area. I'm not so sure about that. But we are doing some heavy cuts, at least, on workers here. That's for sure. So we're going to send workers into our refinery immediately. That way we'll have enough gas to get both a tech lab, the concussive shell, and a bunch of other things that most likely we will need. I'm not sure if I need a second gas. Probably eventually I do. I'm not quite sure how fast that second gas needs to be. I obviously also want to get an orbital command, which I think is probably slightly more important here initially. We'll just play it like this. This seems somewhat okay, at least. And my main hope here is that I don't get scouted. If I do get scouted, I'm probably in a little bit of trouble. But if we don't get scouted, my opponent could potentially be in a little bit of trouble. Please do note that I say the word oh my good lord. Why do they always scout me when I do stupid stuff? Something I do not like. Just at all. Now, you might believe here that I'm proxy reapering, so that could have a poor response as a result. It's also possible he doesn't think I'm proxy reapering, and then he's going to do probably a picture perfect response. I'm going to lose the game, and I'm already upset about that. Why is this thing not finishing up? I should have cut one extra worker out somewhere, I guess. Come on, hurry up, you idiot. Mr. Depot, please finish. There we go. We're going to start a new depot immediately as well. And eventually we'll just go across the map, I guess, with, well, what should I say? 5 Marauders or so. We're obviously going to start with 2. Should have been 3, but I got supply blocked. I don't actually know how this build order works. We'll move up the ramp here. This one could actually go home, no? You can go home, buddy. Okay, come on. Show me what you got, buddy. Show me what you got. Wait, why would he build stuff on the low ground? This is one of the things I just don't understand about Terrans. For whatever reason, they always believe they should have the right to build their command center on the low ground. But how is this the correct response? You decided not to wall here? But maybe this is completely fine, actually. Should I maybe have killed Reapers over the Hellions initially? Maybe. I don't know. I don't actually know what the correct call would have been. Just going to continue attacking this Reaper at least. This game makes absolutely no sense. Like, none so far. Now, we do have our thing on the way. He's still building the expansion on the low ground as well, I can only imagine, right? You know, we're just gonna go with 2 again. This makes sense. I can't believe I actually lost that. I thought for sure I was going to hold here. Pretty easily as well, is what I believed. Okay, well, we killed 2 for 1 right now. I think actually taking out Reapers probably is the correct answer first. Deal a lot of damage, huh? Why is he just continuing as well with this madness? Okay, this thing is up. Surely, at some point, he's going to need to transition out of the units he's currently building. And get like yeah, okay, well, that's an important scan, because he sees the fact that I have loads of units coming in. Get a depot over here first. I'm not sure if this was the correct call, honestly. Okay, now I think it wasn't the correct call. Now I think it was the correct call. Are we accidentally winning this game? Oh, that's that. Am I accidentally winning this game? It's difficult to believe, no? Okay, so this thing is gone. I'm gonna walk up this ramp at some point as well, obviously. We have a CC on the way. Okay, he's going to move down right now. Probably has a tank, no? He's getting that, dude. That's incorrect. Oh, I wish I had a scan available. I so badly wish I had a scan available. I don't even have any camera hotkeys yet. I was like, why are my camera hotkeys not working? Then I realized I forgot to send them up. Or what you call it? Not sign them up. Set them up. Okay, we have 2 cyclones right now. I want a 3rd command center as well. Once we get this Viking across the map, I think we're not actually in that bad of a spot, are we? Okay, I'm just going to sit back for a bit until we have that Viking. Do I want to land it? Is my question. Not actually even sure. I killed so many workers now. We have a 3rd cyclone on the way, as well as a Viking. So, for the Vikings, the most important thing is to target down the Banshee. I don't think I want to land it. Do we wait for the next 2 Marauders? I think we will. I have my doubts that there's going to be anything useful on my opponent's side coming. If there's a tank coming soon, of course we'd rather go fast, but I doubt there's going to be a tank. Oh wait, never mind. There's a tank here. I lied. I truly did lie. Okay, we have some of these Marauders at least. Oh, no, we didn't get it.
Mineral field depleted.
Cannot reach that. Okay. I'm not so sure if I'm still winning or not. I hope I am. Oh, this bad boy needs to run for his life. Lift! You useless clown. Okay. Yeah! Big stuff, Kevin. Big stuff. Raven on the way. We're getting 1 extra barracks at home. Or we already have 1 extra barracks at home. We get a tank, which is super important, I think. We'll get 1 Raven out, and I guess we play a Mech Raven. I can't believe this push went on for 9 minutes. I'm still believing that I'm winning, but at the same time, I also have the feeling that my eco might not be as good as I believe it to be. Because I believe it to be real good. So this is very tempting to right now scan forward, but I don't think I have to. I just don't think I have to. And in that case, I'm not going to do it. I have a Viking at home. I don't think my opponent has any Vikings right now. We have a 2nd tank as well. Just going to set up over here. I have no gas whatsoever, though. God, this is pissing me off.
Mineral field, not enough minerals.
Okay, you go here. I also don't even have stim on the way yet, which is obviously quite bad. We'll spread out some of these marines to get some more vision everywhere. More gas is what we need right now. We really do need just a crap ton more gas. Okay, 2 more barracks about to finish up, as well as my 2nd Raven. The 2nd Raven is somewhat important. I'm afraid that he's going to move through this area, by the way. It just kills the rocks and then goes there, so... We're going to send 1 marine into this general direction as well. Get an armory. We'll swap this for... so we can get Vikings, as well as our stim at the same time. The only thing we're missing is vision on the far left side. I just don't believe that he's going to come towards the far left side. We'll build a depot there, though, just in case. The funny thing about this type of opener is that I actually have no clue whether I'm winning or losing or... You know, if I'm getting destroyed currently. Did he just double scan my main and my 3rd base? I think he did. It wouldn't surprise me if he decides to move out as a result. You guys come here. Do you stay on the high ground? Kind of want to check his third base. No upgrades yet, so I'm up in upgrades. That's one thing. The next question that I kind of have is... am I up in air units? Because that is super important in this matchup. And if so, how far up in air units? I also don't have that many tanks, honestly.
Our SCVs are under attack.
This felt really good for me. And this feels extremely bad for me. So now we have a nice combination of things that feel really good and really bad happening at the same time. That makes me happy. Most likely I'm just dead. Please! I just wanted to live. Yeah, the fact that he had stim already, I guess, really hurt me, huh? I wish I had stim. Just slightly quicker. Oh! My ravens did nothing. Oh my god. I think I was winning. No, I wasn't. Oh, I was super dead. Oh, I didn't realize how dead I really was. So I was down 16 supply. Yeah, the stim. The stim is truly what got me. I can't believe we were fighting with pure Marauder in the early game, though. That's kind of tight. Ah! What a stupid game. That I bet I should have won had I executed a bit better. We tried our best anyway. It is what it is. Gonna lose some points to this guy. Good attempt though. Good attempt. He was higher MMR as well. Alright, you're gonna actually wait a little bit. Don't want to get another TVT. We'll wait till hopefully some Protosters are online. I actually have some powerful builds against Protoss that I'm looking forward to showing you all. Alright, here we are in our second game. This time against a Protoss player. That's, I believe, 5.1 or 5.2k MMR. And I actually have the perfect build order here as well for this. Don't think I should have started with a gas first, but it's okay. This is a build order that Bunny played a while ago. I want to say it was on Lightshade that I saw it the first time. I can't even recall who it was against. As we take out this stupid critter. Oh my god. The explosions on higher settings actually look really nice. I love playing on higher settings when I play Terran or Zerg. Just hate it when I play Protoss for some reason. Probably because I'm not used to it when I play Protoss. Anyway, we're going to be dropping some mines, and we'll follow it up with a Thor all-in. A bit of a Thor rush. Second depot gets built over here, so we full wall. Our opponent isn't sure now whether this is going to be 2 gas, single gas, 0 gas. Like, there are some build orders that people used to play with 0 gas. Fast command center on the high ground. Not super popular, and I don't expect my opponent to think that that is what I'm playing currently, but it is of course a possibility. Now, if my opponent is really good, he'll realize that this was a gas first, but I doubt he figured that out at this point, honestly. I really do doubt that. These are going to piss off. Back to mineral mining, and we'll keep 2 mining, or 2 each gas, just so we have continuous gas income. Get a single Reaper allows us to scout what our opponent is doing. And it also does a second thing, perhaps deal some damage. But it's mainly a scout here. At least, yeah, in this build it really just is mainly a scout. Follow this up with a reactor, I think we do. Yep, there we go. This all feels pretty correct. Then we'll get a starport at some point with this SCV as well. Then we get an armory and 2 mines out of our factory and medevac, and we follow it up with a quick Thor. That pretty much is the entire plan. It could work, it could fail terribly, but I hope, obviously, that it's going to end up working. So here we go. Get 1 extra depot as well. Actually kind of curious what is happening here. Ooh. Battery in the main base. Extra gateways. This is quite bad for my opponent, if this is what I think it is. Which is the 17 Nexus into like a 3-gate type of pressure. This is good against a lot of different build orders, but it's actually not that brilliant against what I'm currently playing. I just have to admit that. Maybe I even want a 3rd mine actually here. You know what? We'll get a 3rd mine. We can afford it. Our armory is going to be a little bit later anyway. It's not like we can start our Thor immediately the moment everything finishes. Just going to get this up on the high ground. And now our Reaper once again will become of vital importance. Not so much of because of the damage output, but as a distraction. So we're going to move into one base. It's possible that this is... Ooh, I hadn't even considered that. It is somewhat possible that this actually is a one base build out of my opponent. I also need to check for that. Oh my god, it is. Wait, what? Wait, am I being... In that case I need a bunker, don't I? I think I do need a bunker in that case. We'll get a Thor right now, which you can start immediately. This feels good. This is a lot of units. Is he going to move out, or what is the... Okay, I don't actually know what the concrete plan is here. I still believe there's not going to be any type of detection. So if we get these never mind. Well, that didn't go entirely according to plan. That's an observer that's being recalled back home. I'm pretty sure of that. Okay, I'm not sure what to do. Do I expand? I'm not sure if I can expand. Maybe I should just attack anyway, no? Should we try? Or should we expand? I'm gonna end up with like a Thor expand. Now this sucks. We're going to attack. We're definitely going to attack. Oh my god. He saw my Thor move out, didn't he? Yep, he saw my Thor move out. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, one important thing with the Thor is that you want your Thor to tank majority of the damage while it's being repaired. That is really the main point. Your Marines should kind of stay out of the business of the Thor. Like, they're behind it. They're backup. Basically backup. They don't want to die because the Marines actually have a lot of damage output, but the Thor has a lot of HP and a lot of sustain as well during the push because of the constant repairing. So you see all these SCVs just constantly swarming around it. I need to be really careful that my Marines stay behind this. This is absolutely vital. Oh, crap. Now, tank obviously is going to be great here. I'll also get a... what do you call those? A Liberator across the map. Whoa!
Waiting on you.
We're slowly but surely just going to push up this ramp, no? That is my plan at least. Hello, start moving across the map. This is the dumbest one base all-in I've seen in my life. Oh wait, it is possible he's going to play DTs here. Wait, I have a second base? I can't even recall building that. Well, that's completely fine. I think we're just going to straight up win now. Yep, seems to be the case. Seems to be the case indeed. Marines stay behind. Thor attacks. Hello, stop attacking. What? Oh, they're repairing the mine. Look at this. I can't even click it away. Move away, you idiots. Go repair this Thor. If you can. Not so sure if it's actually good for me or not. No, that's way too far away. I'm still afraid of Dark Templar, honestly, at some point. Entering the fray.
Command center upgrade complete.
That's good stuff. That's very good stuff. No, go repair the Thor, you idiots. Why do they always have to run to different units? What should I do, really? 2 base, mass battery, focus Marines plus SCVs, not the Thor. Pick off reinforcements. And get Immortals. Wait, is he still fighting? Alright. I see, GG. Ah. That's nice. What should I do really, he asked. As a Thor all-in is pretty powerful. It's a difficult build to hold. Even if you know it's coming, sometimes it can be a bit tricky. If you don't focus fire well, you don't actually hold it. And that's kind of what happened here. Also, I think one base all-ins generally are not a good response against 2 gas. Because 2 gas has such fast factory units that if the Terran realizes there's no natural, Terran is just always going to be ahead. More workers, more income. They can just throw down a command center and they'll win majority of the games. Sick. Alright, let's immediately try and pop into our third game. It would be sick if we could actually get a Zerg player. Then we'd had a Terran, a Protoss, and then we have a Zerg as well. I always like playing against different races when I try to cheese. It makes me feel good. GG counter. I think we need to update it. I do believe he said GG. So that is 21 out of 37, and we'll be heading into our third game. All right, we get the same opponent as in our first game, as it's going to be Nico Rakt. I actually have another build that I hardly ever play, but it is somewhat decent. At least I believe it's somewhat decent. I once lost to it. Now, I don't think this is the greatest build that has ever existed. I just think it's a build that can definitely surprise someone at least once. So that's what we're going to be playing. It is a 1-1-1 proxy. So kind of a really old school proxy. This is the type of proxy we were already doing in Wings of Liberty. I remember there was a player called Puma who was playing for Evil Geniuses at the time. And in Terran versus Protoss, he'd literally do the 1-1-1 off of one base every single game. It was crazy to watch, and it drove me freaking nuts seeing him win every single game. Just banshees, tanks, that type of stuff. Now this one is going to be slightly different, as we will be getting a tasty lobe. We might try taking that out first. These guys are difficult to kill though. That I can say, because they're very fast. We'll see if we can catch it. Come here. Come here. In the corner with you. In the corner with you again. No. Don't have time for it. Need to build a factory already. My bad. We'll try to get it with the Marine though. It's really exciting to kill these guys. Anyway, where was I? Right. We're going to we're going to reactor out Vikings. I'm actually want to hide this Marine maybe. Otherwise the Reaper will show up and might start killing me. We'll get a couple of Marines initially, then we get a starport, and I believe maybe Cyclone into tank. I'm not entirely sure what actually is the best thing here. Maybe just straight away tank, huh? Feels correct. I guess if he sends the Reaper across the map, I'd be in a little bit of trouble. Let's hope he doesn't do that. That actually would suck. That actually really would suck. I didn't even consider that yet. I have nothing at home right now. Man, this build sucks. I once lost to it though. But from now on, I'll know how to beat it. Okay, these are the final SCVs we'll be building at a solid, I guess, 23 workers. We'll be fully saturated while having one SCV on the map, which will allow us to do loads of fun things. We get 5 Marines total. We need to cancel that? No, I didn't. Dang it. My bad. We'll get one more depot here as well. And then once these Marines finish, the starport will move over and start double Viking production, which is going to give us a sick amount of damage output. Because Vikings actually have crazy damage output. People don't realize that. Vikings are sick. They actually are.
Not enough minerals.
Up. One more Marine as well. Our follow-up with this might just be a tank.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Come on, go attack that. Another tank. Tank. I said a tank.
Not enough minerals.
Want a piece of me, boy? Bad news. SCV ready.
This is kind of what I was afraid of.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Armed and ready.
Oh, that's also not brilliant.
Not enough minerals.
Gangway.
Relatively frustrating, I have to admit.
SCV ready. Be on the ball.
Our SCVs not under
Oh, no, no, no. You can be serious. No, no, no. I can't lose that. I can't lose that. I actually cannot afford to lose that. Thank the Lord. Very important. Can I kill this thing or no? Did I kill it? Yeah, nice. Okay, so that threat is gone. That's actually huge, because now I can continuously push forward. We'll just repair this tank, move the second one more forward.
Not enough minerals.
Transformation system.
Start shooting this thing. And maybe even get a Liberator here, huh? In case my opponent also gets some defensive tanks. As long as I'm out of range, I'm happy with this. Yeah, Liberator is going to be sick. Obviously will allow me to... Oh, he's another Reaper. You can be serious.
Our SCVs are under attack. Insufficient rescue gas.
Yes, die. Thank you very much, good sir. Die, 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 die. Got another one. Yeah, another tank maybe, no?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Okay, we have more Vikings in production for my opponent.
Are under attack.
He has a Viking here. Okay, I can't actually kill the Viking, can I?
Not enough minerals. Not enough energy. Our SCVs are under attack.
We can actually land these as well. Shoot this down. Oh no.
Not enough minerals. Under attack. Not enough energy. Our SCVs not enough are under attack.
Ready to plunder. Armed and ready. Go! Base for battle.
Base is under attack.
Come on. Kill this, kill this. Ah, we lost.
Not enough minerals.
We were so close. If we hadn't lost that one Liberator, we might have been fine. Oh my god, the worker counts were so equal as well. Did I actually kill this Viking? No, I didn't. It was still alive. I should have probably sent like a Cyclone home or something like that. Then I could have played this out really, really slowly. Ah, dang it. So close. We're not going to end like this. We're going to search again. We'll wait a bit. I don't want to get Nico rucked for a third time this series. So we'll wait a bit and then we'll get a Zerg. I can feel it already. All right. See everyone in game 4. All right. We got Ens Welmu over here. Now, Welmu is a Finnish player that used to be, once upon a time, the best Finnish player around. But then, well, Sarah came around and kind of bopped Welmu off of his throne. And that remains the case to this day. I saw that recently he'd been playing some StarCraft 2 again. Curious to see what his level is at right now. Seems to be about 5.3k MMR. Used to be one of the highest Grandmasters on the ladder. Usually rank 2, rank 3. Sometimes even rank 1. We're going to be opening up with a proxy barracks over here. Into double gas. And we'll play a Marauder-hellion follow-up after we start with a single Reaper. So a single Reaper into Marauder-hellion. And the funny thing is, we don't actually want to be building a bunker behind our opponent's natural mineral line. This is something that usually you would want to do, but not in this case. And the reason for that is simple. We don't want to force a battery in the natural, because we're following this up with indeed Marauders. So basically pretending to be weak while we are strong, so our opponent doesn't really get any extra defenses. That's our main goal here. Also build a single Reaper in this case, rather than the more common 2 Reapers, so we can start our tech lab immediately and get our Marauders out just that little bit faster. Come on. There we go. Do we even want a scout? Might as well, right? Yeah, might as well. We'll get a depot over here, and then our factory at the same time. Okay, there's a nexus, which means he probably hasn't scouted anything as of yet. I'm just going to start fighting some of these probes. This is extremely uncommon, so it should actually worry him a little bit. Ooh. What you doing, buddy? I want one more hit on this one, so that the shields don't come back. It's very important for me. It's actually very important for me right now. That the shields don't come back on that bad boy. Oh, no, did it? I almost got surrounded there.
Add-on complete.
Okay, so we got this. Let's hope... Okay, well, the first unit is about to pop out as well in about 4 seconds from now. We'll get Hellions from here on out, and we'll... Do we need to follow this up with anything else, like a starport? No, we can actually pull out of gas. We probably could have pulled out of gas a little bit quicker already. You don't actually need too much gas for a build order like this. We'll get 2 Marauders, and then our first Hellion will make its way across the map at approximately the same time. You know what? Let's just get this. Let's just get one of these bad boys. Quick starport. After 3 Hellions, maybe we can do a mine drop or something like that. Doesn't even sound too bad, honestly. Okay, so here we go. This one goes in towards the main base. And the reason for that is so I can trick him into going in towards the main. Ooh, look at that. With some units. Battery's going to get taken out before anything big happens. Kill this. Kill that. And we'll get a an armory as well, so we remain invisible. Whoop! I love this type of stuff. Honest to God, I love this type of stuff.
Not enough minerals.
Okay. Killed 7 workers with this one Hellion. We can probably fly this thing back home as well at this point. We have an armory on the way.
Additional supply
2 mines, which we probably should put in the middle,
base
so we
is
can
under
pick it up.
attack.
Ready for dust off.
This might actually get a little bit tricky still. Just purely for a very simple reason that I don't have a bunker at home right now.
Where's the emergency?
There's also no robo here though, which means that my opponent is not going to be capable of spotting these mines. And I think we just straight up win the game because of that, honestly. Whoop, here we go.
Complete.
Where's your... Oh, he has a robo? What?
Add-on.
Hello? Please pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Huh. I'm not actually sure if I'm still winning then. I mean, we did an okay job to start with, but
Phosphine gas.
I'm not actually entirely sure right now. Get a Raven, I guess.
Phosphine gas.
Ravens are always good to have. Get a quick depot added in as well. Get this, get that. Another gas, always useful. Really always useful. We're actually going to need a couple of units out pretty soon. Because without units, and your opponent has an observer, you're not actually going to be holding very much. Oh my god, I love this.
Our SCVs are under attack.
I love this for him, not for me, obviously. I just love the build order that he picked. And not bad. He's going to continue microing. We will drop a mine in his natural.
Command center upgrade.
We killed some stuff here. So that's nice. Didn't kill too much. I didn't actually pay attention to the shot that I was shooting.
Not enough
So
energy.
then it will always be difficult. Always will be tricky. Oh, that observer is going to get taken
Not
out.
enough minerals.
Maybe he will actually fly into this mine. That would be fantastic. There we go.
SCV ready. SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Unacceptable landing zone.
SCV ready. What's going on? SCV ready. Been waiting. Where's the
Okay, let's check if there's a third base yet or not.
SCV ready?
Third base already on the way. This is actual trouble. This is actual trouble.
Base is under attack.
The tech lab is getting taken out.
Enough.
SCV ready.
We're going to get a +1 upgrade right now as well, which should be somewhat useful. And then we'll get our reactor on this thing. We have 1 tank out. We want a second one. We only have 38 workers. I think we're just going to push with a tank push. 2-base tank push as a follow-up here. I think that's going to be the plan. Cancel 2 workers. Another tank on the way.
Additional
This thing will allow us to check if there's any observers around, of course. Which is kind of important. Doesn't seem to be any right now. Which is nice.
not
Means that there's no vision on our base, no vision on our tech either.
not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Maybe something here. We could still check that later on, of course.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
We're gonna actually go check that now.
SCV ready.
1 more tank. Yep, check. We're just going to try and deny any type of vision that our opponent might have. And we'll do that, of course. Yep, with the help of our Raven. So that's super useful. Just my opponent not knowing what's kicking off is a huge bonus. This thing is going to fly around, move around, go to the third base. And at the same time, I kind of hope to move out with my main army. Stim is about to finish up as well.
Armed and ready.
Research.
Gangway. Coming.
That was beautiful. And here come the workers off the line. Kevin. We have one shot. One opportunity. Okay, you go here, you go here, you go here. Then you go in while this fight is going on.
Life flights ready. Somebody get me out of this mess.
Beautiful stuff. Let's see if he has blink. Does not quite seem to be the case. That's one, that's two. Hoppa! This thing is also up. Let's not forget about that. Also pretty important. Actually pretty important. Ooh, he's actually trying to take out my tanks, which is probably a good call. But we still have this Raven as well. And we have one more of these available. Up. I think we've done a pretty decent job here now.
Mineral field depleted.
Put these in position. Oh, that actually is a lot of units. That might be an issue. That might actually be an issue. Uh-oh. Please tell me that these tanks don't die. If the tanks don't die, that is super huge. I also continuously build more and more workers. So despite this feeling pretty bad, I think this is actually completely fine. GG! Classic Marauder-hellion proxy into Widow Mine Drop that's invisible, into 2-base Tankalin that hits at the 9-minute mark. This is all you need in life. Just like that, we beat Finnish best the best Protoss player from Finland. Nice! 16 MMR in the pocket as well, and I think that is going to be it for me today. Thanks all so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. All we need to do is add 1 on the GG counter, 22 out of 38 GGs. And I'll see hopefully all of you next week for a new episode of Cheesiest Man Alive. Thank you, and bye-bye.